Do you feel high?
I feel like I could be higher. Oh yeah, I'm high. I think I'm ready. This really tastes good, so this tastes like food when I'm high.
What is the breakup story going to tell us? Fake name?
Okay, we'll call him Kent. I was married to Kent for 3 years. Kent is a trash human. He's actually a garbage person. I met him in my favorite metal bar in Tampa, Florida. And it was during the Olympics when Michael Phelps was swimming. So a little backstory. I think Michael Phelps is so hot, but not necessarily like his face, because I think that like his mouth is so big. And that's what my ex-husband looks like. He's a watered down version of Michael Phelps.
So a watered down version of ugly?
Yes. And we're watching the Olympics. And I'm talking about how much I want to fuck Michael Phelps. So there's a dude next to me. So he like leans over and he says, "Some people say I look like Michael Phelps." And I was like, who's this fucking tool? And so then I see his face and I'm like, he does look like Michael Phelps and I want to have sex with him. So we're flirting. He doesn't like try to get my number, anything like that. So I'm like, whatever. So 2 weeks later, I'm drunk on the street next to the metal bar. And he just comes up and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Nothing." He's like, "Nothing," you know, like that kind of shit. You know, we ended up banging it out later that night. And and then he was moving to California. Yeah, so then we reconnected when I was in LA. So he came over the first night I moved into my new apartment in Chinatown, and everything was still in garbage bags. He's like, "I miss you," and I'm like, "I missed you. We should hang out more." And he's like, "Yeah, you know, it's fate." And then he was in a series of bands, like multiple bands. So I was so starstruck. Wait, I'm saying it like he was in really good bands. He was in really shitty indie bands that like, they were never gonna do anything for him.
But what happened?
With what? Okay, with him? Okay.
Yeah, did you get married?
Oh. So we finally moved in together. We're approaching our 3-year anniversary. And we're basically like alcoholics at this point. But we're like 27, so it's like, you know, it's like, is she drinking excessively or is she just 27? No one can really tell. It's like, there's a fine line. A lot of people are at my house and we're all drinking. And they're asking, what are we gonna do for our 3-year anniversary? My friend Kelly, can I say her name?
You can give her a fake name if you want.
Schmelly? So my friend Schmelly is like, "You guys should get married." I think he said like, he wouldn't want to marry me or something. So this triggers, like sparks a fight. And I just remember, we go to sleep, we wake up in the morning, and I'm a little confused as to what happened the night before. So I'm like, "Hey, did we say we were gonna get married?" And he was like, "No, we didn't. But if you want to, I guess we can." I'm like, "Great, this is how I've always thought about getting, you know, being proposed to." So I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it, let's get married." We created a Facebook invite, and we were like, it's the wedding's at 7 a.m. His idea, not mine. He's like, 7 a.m. He's like, "If you want to be there, be there. If you don't, you don't." My cousin flew in from Florida, and we got a handle of Jameson, and got a hotel room, and just killed the bottle of Jameson. And I was fucking just tanked. Like, I got up in the morning, we had so much alcohol. Somebody was giving out Molly. My face was like kind of puffy. My eyes were so red. I was trying to put on eyeliner, but kept like tearing. So like the eyeliner was just like just running down my face. And I'm like, damn, I'm gonna look like a hot mess to my wedding. So cut to, we get married. at the observatory. It was horrible. I was still drunk. It was like a 3-minute ceremony. After that, we went back to my house. So now I'm married.
When did you think it started going south?
It started going south the year before I married him.
When did you think you were going to get divorced?
A year after we got married.
What happened?
I had noticed something at a New Year's party that my ex-husband had done. It was just his body language, or maybe in that moment I was able to see something super, like, so clearly about him and like who he was, that something just like clicked in my mind. I fucking sit him down. I'm like, hey, I have to ask you a question, and I know that this is gonna be uncomfortable, and I don't want you to lie to me because this is something you would lie to me about. Have you been cheating on me? And he was like, took a beat, naturally. And then he responded, he said yes. So I was like, okay. That like rock, just the heaviest feeling, like your heart just like drops into your stomach and you're like, fuck me. And I was like, okay, with who? And so he names this person's name. And I already had a feeling that he had fucked her. And then I was like, okay. I was like, something tells me that this wasn't the only one. He's like, it's not. And so then he starts going down the list of who he can remember. So he leaves. I don't remember how long he's gone for. But then he comes back and he's like, tail between his legs and like, I won't do it anymore. I'll go to therapy. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so fucked up and blah, blah, blah. And because he was like pretty gaslighty too, like he would say, what role have you played in this? So it was really easy for me to kind of believe him. He like I don't remember, he doesn't move back in immediately.
He moved back in?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm an asshole.
What do you think you've learned from this experience?
Nothing. He's learned nothing.
No, you. What have you?
Oh, sorry. I was like, me? Nothing! I've learned to not take pieces of shit. I've learned to like really trust my gut and my intuition, because there was like, I knew, and I should have trusted my gut, because then I would have had like 5 more years of my life back. After that, I'll never go back to that shit again.